What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction, back with some more Erasure. And we're going to go back to the third disc of my deluxe edition of their 1991 album Chorus, as a adorable kitten named Luca steals my chair, always. And we're going to listen to, as I said, another track from the live disc, which is the third disc, and we're going to listen to Joan. And it's funny, I think they've coordinated the live tracks to have the same playlist as the normal album, which I don't know if that's how they did all the shows for this tour, but ultimately I think that's how they've arranged them on this deluxe edition. Nevertheless, we're going to listen to Joan, as I said, on this deluxe edition, as I have a kitten potato in my lap now, makes it harder to move. But yeah, as I said, I really enjoy this release. It taught me a lot more about the group. Again, there's just a massive, multi-page sort of biography about the two guys, lots of quotes from both of them. So yeah, it's a really cool release. Big shout out to Han Solo. He was the one, when I began going through Erasure, not only one of the first people to begin commenting and giving me information about Vince and Andy and so on, but who kept saying that, wait till you get to Chorus. Like, I know you like the early stuff because that's nostalgic, but again, wait till you get to Chorus, and he was absolutely right. So yeah, big shout out to Han Solo. And yeah, the Joan song, as I came to understand it, in the moment I couldn't make the connection, but maybe I should have. Joan of Arc, very significant figure. Obviously there are other people named Joan, which was part of the problem. It felt like so general that I couldn't quite figure it out, and I didn't catch enough of the lyrics in the moment to make the connection either. But yeah, understanding now that it's about Joan of Arc, it definitely lends the track a bit of gravitas, like emotional and sort of historical, cultural gravitas. I enjoy the syncopated beat. It has an interesting groove. It's not one of the four to the floor kind of more trancey, shall we say, numbers. It's a bit more again, syncopated, and it has that kind of nighttime groove. So yeah, I wonder whether there'll be more backing singers. I know in the live show, as I've come to understand, there's additional elements that are not on the studio track. So let's find out. This is Erasure. It's a live performance of Joan, and it's on the third disc of the deluxe edition of Chorus, originally from 1991. So definitely back and sort of a kind of a scat feel. And the sorrowful woodwind style synths from Vince. You really can't
soul. If you dare to disagree, there's no damn scheme of things to give up your life so easily. That's not the way you're meant to be. What a waste of time and energy. There's no damn scheme of things to give up your life so easily. That's not the way you're meant to be. What a waste of time and energy. Easy, easy, easy energy.
There were some diehards who were like, we started cheering because it was ending, we're going to keep cheering until it actually ends. I enjoy that. But yeah, until it sort of warped and sort of fell apart at the end there, that keyboard run reminded me of the track that's not called Teenage Wasteland, but whatever the track is, it has like a weird name. It was reminding me just a little bit of that keyboard run. Regardless of that, a really cool performance. It definitely had a bit different of an atmosphere, backing vocals. I think the intro was a bit different, if I'm remembering correctly. Admittedly, that's not a track that I had listened to in the last week or two leading up to this. I've certainly listened to the whole chorus album multiple times since finishing going through the proper album. But again, listen to other Erasure tunes, other tracks more broadly. And yeah, I don't think I listened to it in the last couple weeks, so I can't be sure of that, but I think the intro was different. But yeah, bottom line, really cool performance. I like Andy going to some special vocal places, especially at the end there. And yeah, like I said, I enjoyed the additional aspects, which I imagine will be the case on most of the tracks. You know, I'll probably go through some different Erasure sub-deep dives before coming back to this third disc. And indeed, I'll probably do another one from the second disc before we come back to the live one. But the next time we do come back to the live disc, it'll be Breath of Life, which is indeed the fourth tune. So it seems like the entire track list is going to be the same as on the proper album, which does make me wonder if that's how they did it on the tour, or at least that's how they did it for the one where they recorded the show, or at the very least they arranged a number of recordings from the tour in the same order as the track list on the proper album for this deluxe release. Not sure, but I am curious. So if any of you know, please do let me know. Yeah, let me know what you think of the song overall. Again, knowing the sort of historical context for the lyrics definitely makes a couple of lines have a bit more power, a bit more emotional significance. So yeah, just a really cool tune from a really great album and a great live performance. Do let me know what you think of this one. I will see you next time. Peace. Right back to the chair.